All right. Your first tarot card is the Four of Wands. So during this month, you are really celebrating yourself. All right. We have another oracle card here that says, be aware of taking on energy and emotions from or for other people. You do not have to process or carry their emotions or thoughts. Okay. The opinions of others don't have a damn thing to do with you. Stay focused on yourself, not on the others. Don't worry yourself with drama. There's more important things to focus your energy on. Go out on a limb, darling. It's okay to be a badass sometimes because you are fine, China. Know and remember your worth. Seriously, Cancer, I think July is just your month, okay? It really is your month of celebrating yourself, especially with the Four of Wands. You are really celebrating yourself. You are choosing to not get caught up in the emotions, in the drama, in the baggage of anyone else. You're focusing on yourself. You're remembering who you are and the value that you have. Okay. You're remembering your worth and you're choosing to stand in that authenticity, right? With the Seven of Pentacles, this is letting me know that you might start to feel somewhere along in the month of July that you aren't good enough, that you aren't doing enough. And I'm here to remind you that let that shit go. Any of that that's coming from your own mind or coming from someone else's mouth, let it go. If anyone comes into your circle, comes into your life, knocking on your door and you're feeling bad vibes or you're feeling their drama and they're trying to bring that drama into your life, please kindly and swiftly show them the door. Okay, you don't have time for that. The opinions of others don't have a damn thing to do with you. Don't worry yourself with the drama. There's more important things to focus your energy on. Stay focused on yourself, not on others. Okay, go out on a limb for yourself. Be authentic in yourself. Okay, it's okay for you to be a mystery. You know, this month, Cancer, you don't have to give it all. You don't have to be all for everyone else like you always are. You know, I'm a Cancer too. So you don't have to give it all to everyone else. You can be mysterious. You can stay to yourself. You can be quiet and cold and distant because you're focusing on yourself. You don't have to share everything with everyone else or give everything to everyone else. All right. That's not what this month is. Okay. This month is about being there for yourself, channeling that higher self and stepping into that power. And I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. All right. Seriously, though, I do think that somebody might be bringing drama your way, whether that's friends or a love relationship or even family. So please, please, please be aware of that going into this month. All right. Moving on to love. The overall love energy for you this month is, let's get a card. What is the overall love energy for Cancer this month? All right. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords. So you could be connecting with an air sign. Okay. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But what this is telling me is that you may find yourself in this victim mentality when it comes to love and relationships in general. And it's time to kind of break out of that, break out of being a victim in love. This is not where you should be. And this goes right back to celebrating yourself, being authentic, speaking up for yourself, not falling into those traps and not carrying emotions of others and getting yourself in a situation where you're going to feel like a victim. No, we're not doing that this month. We're not. But you are not taking this energy. You're not bringing that victim mentality with you. As Cancers, we can tend to put ourselves in situations where we are victimized, and that's not what this is about. So if you feel yourself going there because someone is bringing drama to your life or being dramatic or manipulative, call them out. Keep that clarity within yourself. Keep that equilibrium and be authentic to yourself. Remember your own worth and carry that with you into every situation you enter into this month, Cancer. All right. Looking into the person that you are dealing with or the person that is on your mind right now, how do they feel towards you, Cancer? How do they feel towards you? Queen of Wands. All right, how do you feel towards them? How do you feel towards this person? How do you feel towards them? Page of Pentacles. All right. So whoever you are dealing with or that you're thinking about, how they feel towards you is in a very high light. They kind of see you as a very independent boss person. I wanted to say boss bitch, but I'm trying not to curse so much in this. But they really do see you as someone who really just has it together. Someone who might have a little bit of fire to you, a little bit of spunk, a little bit of spontaneity even. But even whether or not that's true, how they feel towards you is very passionate. They feel very, very passionate towards you. And I feel as though they want to be around you, but we're going to clarify that. How you feel towards them is the Page of Pentacles. I do think that you are really focused on your coins right now, Cancer. I think you are focused on standing in your power in a way. But if we're looking at this as how you feel towards them, you view this person as maybe they're worthy of putting some energy into. Okay, maybe. All right, let's look into it a little deeper though. Why the Queen of Wands for how they feel? Why the Queen of Wands for how they feel? Give me a card. The Ace of, ooh. They feel so strongly towards you. This is either someone who wants a beginning with you, like to start something really, really serious, or this is someone who wants to start over with you, Cancer. And they want to offer you everything they have. They kind of want to put it all on the line for you, okay? Why do they feel the Queen of Wands? Why do they feel this way? Because they see you as somebody who is worth their time, their energy, their love. Okay, this is someone who seriously has strong emotions towards you. And I don't think that this is someone who's even trying to fight those emotions for you, all right? Why the Page of Pentacles for how you feel? Okay. You're a little bit up in the air about this person, and your back is kind of turned. Not completely turned, but kind of turned towards this person, okay? You have the Page of Pentacles, which is really about focusing on yourself, but it's not as massive as the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you're like you can have a little bit, and they're like you can have it all, right? Why is that? Because you are really planning something here. You're deciding whether or not this person is long-term, can be with you long-term, is worthy of being in your life long-term. Can you plan with them? Are they someone you can take with you? Are they someone you can trust in the long run? You don't know. You don't know. And you're contemplating whether or not you just want to build without this person. If you just want to build by yourself, you know, be single or with someone else. And that's okay. That's fine. This person though, I'm going to be real with you. They are not holding anything back. They want what they want, and what they want is you. Strong emotions, completely, inevitably. All right. Ooh, the Chariot energy. All right. If you're in a no contact situation, why is there no communication from you to this person? The Chariot. This is you, Cancer. The Chariot is your card. You're not communicating with this person if you are in a no contact situation because ego. You're using your willpower and you're channeling your energy elsewhere right now. That's why you're not in communication with this person. But you can't tell me you don't want communication because we have the 8 of Wands underneath. So you could be dealing with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sag. We also have 2 Pentacles. So that's Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Could be dealing with a Cancer though, but that's your energy. You are kind of just celebrating yourself. It matches that 4 of Wands. You're celebrating yourself. You're loving yourself. You're boosting your ego and you're thinking, I don't really need anybody else. So I'm not going to contact anybody. If they want to talk to me, they can come to me, but I'm not going to anybody because I value myself too much. All right. Why is there no communication from this person? Why no communication from them? The Moon card. Okay, so this person here with the Moon card, this is Pisces energy. They are still dealing with their emotions and in a way hiding their emotions from you. They can't lie though. Their emotions are extremely strong. They want possibly kids with you. They see a future with you. They view you as somebody who has it together though. And so they might be hiding their emotions because you might not be showing them that you're open to them because you're living your life and you're enjoying yourself and you're not rushing into anything with anyone and you're celebrating yourself. You're being authentic to yourself. They're deciding to hide their emotions, to keep their emotions under wraps and not really share them with the Moon card here. Okay. That doesn't mean that their emotions aren't real. They're just choosing to keep them kind of bottled up, and they have a little bit of emotions that they're just not willing to share right now, okay? They're just not willing to share. What does this person want? What do they want? What does this person want? What do they want with Cancer and love? The King of Cups. All right. Why the King of Cups? That's water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces again. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Holy. All right. What do you want, Cancer? What do you want with this person? What do you want? I'm going to take that one. The Star card. That's Aquarian energy, Aquarius. Why the Star? Okay. What do they want? They want to be king and queen. So essentially they want to feel emotionally safe and they want to share their emotions with you. Although they're hiding their emotions with the Moon card here, they do want to share themselves with you. They want to be emotionally vulnerable with you. And they want to feel safe doing it. Right now, they're kind of using their head over their heart and they're not reaching out because they don't feel safe to do so. That's why they're hiding their emotions. They might be looking at you on social media or even just asking people about you. They might not know what you're doing, but they're envisioning that you are just living your life, having like the best time. You're living your best life. And that might be intimidating to them. Okay. And that might be keeping them in this victim mentality of just not being able to reach out to you or come forward and telling you how they feel. Even if you are in communication, they might just be afraid to tell you really how they feel. So they're hiding how they truly feel towards you. But what they want is to share openly with you. All right. What do you want, Cancer? We have the Star card that came out first. This is Aquarius energy. Ultimately, you want to pour into something. You kind of want some passion. You kind of want some physical love, if you will. Some physical loving. But you want to pour into somebody. And you're okay with pouring into yourself, with kind of starting over and pouring into yourself with, you know, daring to be different, if you will. But at the same time, with the Star card and the Fool card, both of these being Aquarius energy. So whoever you're dealing with might have a lot of Aquarius in their energy in their chart. What you want, Cancer, is possibly to start over with this person fresh. A part of you does. You know, you might just want to pour a little bit in and see how far it goes. At the same time, though, with the five of swords, okay, you don't want to have to fight so hard for this. You just don't. You don't. You want it to come easy. You want it to be free and fun. You don't want to fight too hard for this connection. Okay? And that's fair. That's completely fair. It really is. You shouldn't have to fight on your own. And for some of you, you know, you might feel this need to walk away from this situation entirely and pour into yourself and start over fresh with someone else. And that's okay. But there is hope here, and I see it and I feel it. And I wish that they could get past not feeling safe to tell you how they feel, and you get past not allowing them in a way. I don't think you're not allowing them in though, Cancer. I think that they're just a little bit scared of how you will react if they were to come back or, you know, approach you and tell you how they feel and really pour their emotions out to you. Okay. For those of you who are single, let's look into new love. Any new love coming in for Cancer? Any new love coming in for Cancer? You would really have to make this person... I feel as though you would have to approach this person, Cancer. Sorry if that was really loud. You would really have to approach this person, or at least give them an inkling that it's safe for them to express themselves to you. Because I just think that they believe that you are moving on and doing your own thing, and there's no room for them in your life. Possibly. Okay. Singles, new love. Sorry, I just had to say that. New love. Any new love coming in for Cancer? The Hermit. The Hermit. New love. Okay. The Hermit card. This is Virgo. So you could have a Virgo approaching you. But at the same time, this is really letting me know, Cancer, I'm hearing two stories. For those of you who are single, somebody who ghosted you may be making a comeback. They may be making a comeback this month or sometime soon. But at the same time, story two, for another half of you, I think that you are choosing to keep to yourself right now. And whether or not new love is coming knocking, you are still keeping to yourself. You're not letting yourself just give it all away anymore. And I do think that's a really nice place to be, you know, where they're coming and, okay, we can have a conversation and we can talk and we can chill, but you're not going to give your heart so easily to everyone anymore, you know, and that's a really beautiful place to be. I love that. Whether or not this is somebody from your past coming back to knock on your door, someone who ghosted you coming back, or you just choosing to literally be with yourself. I love that too. Third scenario, though, for those who are single, this is someone who's super introverted, so they're going to be really quiet and you probably won't know that they like you. So you're probably going to have to do all of the heavy lifting to get them to get out of their shell. That could be the third case. But I really feel someone who ghosted you may be making a comeback this month or very soon. And also, Cancer, you are just really, really focusing on yourself. All right. What's stopping this connection with this past person from moving forward? What's stopping this connection from moving forward? Ooh. All right. 3 cards. Let's see. We have the 3 of Cups. So I hate love triangles, but I got to say it, Cancer. One of the reasons why this connection isn't moving forward with this past person is because, and this just comes right back around to that beginning, which I was saying about drama and people's drama and deceit. Somebody here could be deceiving you. So there could be a love triangle on your end. You could be dealing with somebody else, or they could be dealing with somebody else. And that's why it's not moving forward. Okay. The other thing, though, is that someone here is choosing to just walk away. They're choosing to walk away and go after what makes them happy, because this just doesn't make them happy anymore. And I think that might be you. As much as this person sees you in such a beautiful light and wants to offer you the sun and the moon, someone here isn't happy. Someone here feels as though this is a connection they need to walk away from for their highest good and follow their passion. This person still has a lot of passion for you, though, a lot of passion for you. All right. But can that passion stand the test of time? And will this person reveal their true emotions towards you? At the end of the day, you have to decide whether or not you want to take this person in if they were to come back around, or if you want to reach out to them and have a conversation and kind of hash it out. But at the end of the day, I do see that you are focusing on yourself. You're choosing to be authentic. You're standing in your power, and you're walking away from things that no longer serve you and not giving in to the drama and the opinions of others that negatively affect you.